Welcome to Crawlspace Encounters. Thank you guys for joining me again. Alright, so this is an absolutely gorgeous house. Absolutely gorgeous neighborhood. Birds are chirping. Everything is going wonderful. Hey, so I'm going to take a dive in this Crawlspace and see what this one's all about. I'm going to show you real quick. But this neighborhood is absolutely breathtaking. I can't take any videos of the house I'm going in just for their privacy reasons. But you can see how wonderful this neighborhood is. Beautiful. All of them, I think, are Crawlspace homes. This one's got a little bit of a slope. Actually, a nice size slope coming down towards this house. So we're going to find out the condition of this Crawlspace is, and we're going to go from there. But in the meantime, just hang tight and enjoy the ride. Let's do this one. This is a big one. All right. All right. What do we got? Big old tank here. What's this tank? I feel this Crawlspace is going to be pretty tight. Not really tight. There's a lot of ductwork everywhere. It's actually pretty, it's nice. Some of the areas are actually pretty tall. This is that back wall foundation where that hill was kind of coming up against. I don't see any moisture or anything right now. This is I think it's a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, it's one of those vacuums that go into the house. I think they got like baseboards and all that. See, the bottom of that's getting all rusty. That's not good. Is this thing even functioning? That vent's closed right there. You see all those drill holes on that bottom block? That's from the termite treatment they've had in the past. This is a big Crawlspace. So bear with me if the camera moves around a little bit. Want to just make sure nothing's around me. I know the snakes are out. Animals, everybody's having a good old time now. Spring's here. Just want to keep checking. I'm always trying to find a route to take. But this is actually a very beautiful home. I'm hoping we don't come across any issues down here. This pipe could use probably another little strap to hold that end up like they have over there. Yeah, I'm a big fan of just supporting these plumbing pipes. The best, more straps the better. They do, after time they get disconnected. They're just not flowing right. That one doesn't look like it's going to be flowing right. As soon as it starts flowing, look, it heads backwards and it's got to come up a hill. These spider webs out of here. So if you can't tell, I carry a flashlight in one hand and a camera in the other. So there's no other better way to do a Crawlspace inspection. Trust me, I'm trying. But it's important for these videos to happen. So this is back. I'm still on this back wall, and you can see right through that vent, water's coming in. Look at that, right through the wall too. See the holes where they drill for the termite treatment? So the water's coming in through the blocks, seeping in, coming right through the holes, working its way down. That's not good, especially for your termite company, whoever your provider is. Got some mineral buildup here on the plumbing pipe. This is a really narrow area in the Crawlspace where not a lot of people venture off into this area. Definitely some water coming into this foundation, so they're going to have to make corrective measures for this. Then again, I'm going to have to look at the outside, see what's going on with outside. I did see that they have a pool, nice in the ground pool, very nice. But there is a significant amount of water. You can see I pulled up the vapor barrier, and there's no French drain here, so maybe they just need to run a French drain along the back side of the house. Well, start finding my way back, and I'm gonna need to cut it in somewhere. Give me a minute here. Let me find out if I go over or I we're gonna go over. Hopefully I make you guys too dizzy. I got a hanger right. I just can't see some areas here. I can probably squeeze up underneath there. It just depends if this cable is that wire hot. You will be surprised at how much I see in a crawl space. A lot of electricians, a lot of people, even homeowners just leave some hot wires laying around. No even electrical tape at the end. This one was just snipped. But then again, I can't tell you if it's hot or not. But it is going up to the living area, so I'll check that out later. I'd pretty much like to give you guys a ride in these crawl spaces so you can see just an absolute beautiful. Hang on. Let me get up, find the best way to get up underneath here. And not to be over. So you're not only having to crawl over some of these things that are under, but then you got all these spider webs setting up booby traps. Pretty smart. So that duct line right there is definitely on the ground. I just try to keep it off the ground. I mean, it's not hurting anything right now because it's got a plastic barrier. But yeah, I guess the HVAC guys, some of them know better. I don't see that much water. It looks like that back end just had some moisture coming in for the most part. I would have guessed a little bit more. I don't know what's going on. That's the front. What I'm looking at right now, that's the front of the house. I'm just trying to find the best route to take to get over there so that I can take some video over there. This is the back side of the HVAC system. Looks like it does leak a little bit of water during high humidity. We're getting there. You can see all that fungus. Yeah, it feels like it wants to break off. See that? That's wood fungi. That's already started to decompose the wood. That's not good. You know, these crawl spaces, look at this. You tell me critters can't get up in here and find its way into your house? Come out of one of your vents on your floor? That's not good. You can see a lot of mildew and fungus and dirt and all kinds of nasty stuff getting probably right into that hole, and you're breathing it in the house. They probably cleaned this house quite a bit, because as clean as this house is, I mean, so manicured on the outside, the inside is just pristine, and they probably wonder, well, why we always have dust in the house. Look at the crawl space. I mean, spider webs everywhere, fungus. You see the things there. You see everything floating around. I can see it through my camera lens. Everything just floating around. You know, as tall as this crawl space is, I'll tell you what, if you put this HVAC system like in the attic, where I would recommend, I know a lot of HVAC guys would say, no, keep it in the crawl space, it's cooler down there during the summer to repair. I wouldn't keep this stuff down here. No way. Not a chance. You see, these are, you got your big old duct lines, and then you got these little ones that actually go into your crawl space vents, your floor, and this is what feeds all the air conditioning and heating to your home. A lot of spider webs down here. Yeah, look at that. They just taped a whole bunch. Oh, powder, old house boards. Look at the hole right here. Wow. Found some old house boars. Now this is actually, let me clean my lens here. Got a spider web in it. You gotta see this. This is actually a beetle, the larva of a beetle. It's a wood infesting beetle. Let me get my knife. You see that? That's all frass. Look at that. They just channeled through the lumber. Wow. I don't see this too much. I see it, but not as much. Look at that. That's all frass from the wood. Just chewed up. Not good. Look at that. Yeah, that's the... You're gonna have to get that treated. Not good. Yep, looks like we got ourselves another chew hole right there. Yep, that's damage. This is considered damage done to a structural beam. We're definitely gonna have to get that fixed. Guys, while I have you here, just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, notification bell. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to my goal of 500 subscribers. That's not too big of a channel. We're just starting to grow. Or how about I'm just starting to grow. This is all me. I think we kicked this off, or I kicked this off back in last August. So we're getting a little traction. You guys keep me busy. I love the comments. So here's our sump pump. Looks like water's coming into that hole. This is the front of the house. So this is the lower portion of the house. Now that's a little hill right there. I don't know why they didn't put that sump pump right there actually. So obviously they didn't run the French drain to where we saw some water intrusion coming in from the backside. And that's a Zoller pump. That pipe is a little twisted, but that connector right there is rubber, so it's all good. As long as that's nice and tight. You can tell that it's pretty active. Water does come in. And there's your French drain. Tapping right into that. Good deal. I would definitely run a French drain line alongside the back. Maybe they just didn't do it on that back corner. I don't know. Hard to tell. Man, some old house boards. We scored on some old house boards today. I mean, I'm not happy for the homeowner, but yeah, we don't come across that too much. Just hurtling over pipes and HVAC. Some insulation has fallen here and there. It's just probably the critters. Snakes, you know, mice, chipmunks, whatever the case may be. They get up in here and they play around, they drop your insulation. Insulation companies don't put enough hangers on their insulation, and you end up having some insulation. This is an R19 insulation, so it's pretty thick, it's pretty heavy. I don't know what these little things are over here. So blue, red, and yellow. You got me. Paper. I'm not going to open that up. A little plumbing. This is a very big crawl space. Very, very big crawl space. So not too shabby. You know, there's probably got to be a different way to... I see these plumbing lines. They run these 2x4s on them with these straps, and then they nail it to the floor joist. It's actually a pretty good idea. But I'm wondering if there are other methods into doing that. But there's just ductwork everywhere. A lot of I mean, it is a... How in the heck am I gonna get through all this? There's our exit right over there. Now you'll see the A. I can go back around, which I don't want to do because I'm gonna have to come back in then anyway. But I don't want to get spent on this inspection. I got a long day. I think I'm gonna try to squeeze my cheeks through there. I don't know what this pipe is. All right. That's the front side of the HVAC system. That is, it's an old unit. Look at that. It's an older unit. Got some fungus, some mildew buildup. I see 1998 written on there. This is a gas unit. There's our gas line. It's still hanging around. Good for you. Some rust here and there. There's your condensation pump. You know, as long as you have an HVAC company coming out, checking your unit, making sure it's running. I see something 98. I don't know if it's 1998. I don't know. Somebody's name, 98. But, yeah. Not bad. Not a bad crawl space. Big. There's some old house beetles. That's not good. That's just some critters are coming in through there. Folks, thank you guys so much for hanging around with me. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe. If you like my videos, leave a comment, let me know. And God bless. Take care of yourselves.